Your life. Your life. Your life.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Remix Your Life with Stephanie. I am one of the hosts of the Remix Movement podcast. The other host is going to be my amazing husband, Louis, and I'm sure he is listening to this episode. So, hey, love. I was driving today on my way to work, and I was thinking, wow, like what a wonderful time of the year for us to celebrate in the midst of just this pandemic that we're still kind of dealing with. We're still, seeing deaths. We're still seeing people get sick. We're still seeing mask mandates. It's kind of releasing those mandates. Some states are kind of relieving some of the things because obviously more people are getting vaccinated. But through everything that this year has been, we have graduates. It is actually graduate season. And around this month, and I think it's around May and June, is when people are celebrating their graduations from elementary school, middle school, high school, or even college. So this whole episode is going to be for you guys, for the class of 2021. So I want to start off by saying thank you for tuning into this episode. This is episode 121. And then I want to go ahead and say congratulations to all the graduates of class of 2021. Now, you guys are being able to accomplish something that is so great because I don't know any other person besides last year's class and this year's class that can say that they were able to graduate from their school in the midst of a pandemic. I mean, that means a lot. I mean, we're talking about the endurance and the changes that have happened. And in the midst of not knowing what's going to happen, the confusion of when school is going to open, when it's not going to open, virtual school, social distancing. There's been so many different things that have changed. But through the midst of everything, you guys have made it. You guys have been able to accomplish, and you guys have been able to move into another step, into another year. And this is something that you guys should be so proud of. You should be so happy about. And I'm telling you, it might even help in the future with some job opportunities. You can say, hey, in the midst of a stressful pandemic, I was able to persevere. So congratulations to all of you guys. This whole episode is actually going to be just encouragement. I want to celebrate with you guys. I want to celebrate with you guys how amazing it is that through this harsh time, you have been able to succeed. You've been able to go through these hurdles, to go through these struggles, and you have made it. So that is something that, listen, you guys need to give yourself a pat on the back. You need to buy yourself a milkshake, give yourself a piece of chocolate. You need to do something to celebrate you, all right? So if you don't have anybody in your family or your friends that have been able to say congratulations, I'm here to tell you guys congratulations. So with that being said, because I am so full of joy and I'm so excited, I have a few shout outs that I want to go ahead and make on this podcast episode, all right? So here are my shout outs. I actually wrote them down. All right, so number one, congratulations to my little brother-in-law, Nikki. He just graduated from high school this past Monday. I was able to watch his graduation online. They only gave, I think, 2 tickets, so his parents went in person. But congratulations to you. I'm so proud of you, and God has big things for you, all right? The second person I want to say a shout out to is my cousin, Majeli. This is actually Joselito's little sister. And she is going to turn 18 in June or July. In July, I think. And she's actually graduating from high school as well in Pennsylvania. Her graduation is actually next Tuesday. And I was talking to her brother today, and it was interesting because over here, when they were doing the graduation ceremony for my brother-in-law, there was thousands of people that were graduating that class. And they were actually able to have their ceremony in a really big new soccer stadium here in Fort Lauderdale. But in Pennsylvania, in the school that she's actually at, there's only about 38 kids that are going to be graduating high school. 38. My cousin told me that there was initially maybe like 50, but a few of them, because of the pandemic or because of stresses, weren't able to get their credits. So now the number's only 38. So Majeli, if you're listening to this, Congratulations. I am so happy for you. You are one of 38 people that have been able to graduate high school in the middle of a pandemic. I'm so excited for you, and I know that God has great plans for your life. All right. And the last person I want to give a shout out to is my little sister, Alicia. Now, she's not graduating from elementary school, but she's actually finishing her first year of a teacher. She actually became a fourth grade teacher in the middle of a pandemic. And we talked about this in previous episodes, how it's been something that she never thought would happen. I mean, she graduated and she wanted to become a teacher, and she had no idea that she was going to go ahead and become a teacher in the middle of a pandemic. But her graduating fourth grade class, today is the day that they're having their last day. She was so excited to tell me that she did this farewell graduation luau for them. And Alicia, listen, congratulations, because I know that you're going to continue to succeed. And the next time, that you have to go ahead and become a teacher in August, whatever grade level you're going to have, God is going to help you. And you're going to continue to be the light in the middle of this dark world. So congratulations to you. All right. So those are my shout outs, but I do have a lot of friends and family members, people from church that are graduating from FIU, from FSU, and, from UF, from the school that I went to, which is FAU. But I want to say congratulations to all of you guys. If you are a new listener listening to us, congratulations to you. If you are our youngest that are graduating elementary or middle, congratulations. I am so excited. I'm telling you, if you've never been excited to actually believe that this is a real accomplishment, I want you to think about that, okay? Not everybody has a high school diploma. Not everybody gets to the next level. Not everybody graduates. Sometimes people get held back for different reasons. But you know what? God's grace allowed you to be able to graduate, and you were able to walk down that aisle, or you will be walking down that aisle. You'll be receiving your diploma, and you'll be moving on to bigger and better things. You'll be opening new opportunities for you to shine, and God is going to give you everything that you need to continue to be successful, not only in your education, but also in your career, and also in your job choices, and in your relationships, and in your finances. I'm so excited for you guys. I mean, I remember when I graduated, there's so many different ways you can go. And you know what? God helped me to pick the right path for me. And I really do believe that God is going to help you so that you can get the right path for you. All right. Now, the Remix has always been some type of platform and podcast where we want to just continue to encourage and motivate every single person, right? And most of our listeners are young adults, and most of our listeners are high school graduates. That's just the demographics based on what we're seeing. So because of that, I wanted to take a portion of this episode podcast to really focus on my high school and college graduates, all right? And I want you guys really to take these little points that I'm giving you, this encouragement, and allow God to really speak to you, and allow your mind to be able to think of all the possibilities that are going to be opening up for you, all right? So when you graduate from high school or college, there are a few mindsets that you have in between you getting your graduation ceremony done and you starting your next career, your next job, admitting into a new college or starting something new. Everybody has different mindsets, right? But the two basic ones that a lot of people are going to be doing, especially in the next few months for the summer, is going to be these right here. So you may fall into one of these two categories, all right? So the first one is rest and relax. Rest and relax. So these are the type of people that after they have graduated, what they're going to end up probably doing is they're going to take the next 2 or 3 months of the summer to relax, to go on some vacations, to maybe start a new summer job, save some money. They're more excited for the relaxing that they're going to be doing during these time because they already know that they're going to be starting something totally different in August. Now, August is usually when people go into college for the fall semester. And you may be starting to get your associate's degree. You may be starting with getting your bachelor's. You may be even starting on pursuing a master's or doctor's degree. And whatever it is that you choose to do with your education, though, you're going to take these next 2 or 3 months to just relax and rest, to be able to make new memories. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I know that right before I went and I started college, I spent the last few months of the summer just trying to go out. I mean, I wanted to go venture. I wanted to go to the beach. I wanted to go to the pool. And God wants you to be able to rest. God wants you to be able to enjoy, to live life to the fullest. All right. So this is probably what you're probably going to be doing. I mean, you're going to be learning new things, but you're basically going to be taking these next 2 or 3 months to rest your mind and to relax. All right. Now, the second category or the second mindset of people is going to be rest and reload. All right. Rest and reload. Now, these are the type of people that they are eager to go ahead and start their college degrees, and they're eager to go ahead and start new jobs, and they're eager to go ahead and not waste any time, right? These are the type of people where they're able to rest because obviously they're not doing the same type of schedule that they've been doing when they were in high school or they were in college. But now they're starting a whole new time regimen, and they're resting during their times of break, but they're wanting to start college or their next pursuit of a new career in the summer, right? They don't want to waste any time. They want to say, you know what? I want to graduate early. I want to be ahead of the game. I want to plan so that I have enough money so that I can be able to get the new car that I've been wanting, so I can be able to get that new career that I want. I want to apply to all the jobs that I can. And there's nothing wrong with this either, right? It's always great to have a plan. It's always great to want to keep going. And they're going to be the ones that, like I said, they're career goal driven. They're just driven to keep moving. And instead of really wanting to vacation, they just want to move forward. They want to move into adulthood. They want to move into their new level, their new phase. And again, they're reloading themselves. They're making sure that, hey, I'm more than qualified. I got my degree. I got my diploma, and I'm moving forward. And again, there's nothing wrong with this category. In whichever one of these two categories that you're in, regardless if it's rest and relax or rest and reload, it's important for you guys to know that God is not done with you. All right? God is not done with you. You may have finished one chapter of your life, but God has so much more in store for you. You may have, established new talents and new skills, but think of all the great things that God has for you that you don't even know that he has for you. I mean, the Bible does say that a man has plans, but God is the one that has the last word. I mean, you can create as many plans as you want. You can say, this is where I want to be in 2 years and 3 years. But at the end of the day, it's God's will that's going to prevail. And we need to submit to it, and we need to know that God is always in control. So again, whatever phase you're in, whether it's rest and relax or it's rest and reload, know that God is proud of you. I am proud of you. Your family and friends is proud of you. And there's so much that he has in store for you. I mean, you don't know the next few opportunities God's going to give you. All right. So keep your eyes focused on him. Now, I want to close with basically a verse in the Bible, a few verses in the Bible that will give you guys a little bit more of motivation and encouragement for the future. All right. Because you guys are graduates. So now your eyes are being shifted. And like I said, your time schedules are going to change. The surroundings are going to change. But you need to keep in mind, and everything you do, you got to do it for God. So Colossians verse 3, verses 22 to 23. And I think I have here 24. But I'm going to be reading from the Message version. And it says, servants, do what you're told by your earthly masters, and don't just do the minimum that will get you by. Do your best. Work from the heart for your real master, for God, confident that you'll get paid in full when you come into your inheritance. Keep in mind always that the ultimate master you're serving is Christ. All right. Now, in the NIV version, that verse 23 says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as if working for the Lord and not the human master. What am I trying to get from this? Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is in anything that you choose to pursue, in any job that you choose to get, in any education you choose to do, in any of the classes that you sign up for the fall semester or the summer semester. Do it for God. This is the time for you to understand that what you're doing right now, you're not doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for other people. You're doing it for God. You're washing the dishes at McDonald's for God, and you are applying for new jobs that have to do with social work or whatever the case is, but you are doing this for God, all right? And don't just do mediocre work. No. Give your best at everything. You have the mind to do it, and you have the will to do it, and you are the head and not the tail. And God knows that what you can do is 100%. So don't try to skip through. Don't think that, oh, well, if I only give 40%, then at least I did it. No. Focus on the task and do your best. Because at the end of the day, everything that you do is for God. So yeah, do your best. Again, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on with me. I guess I'm so excited. I don't know how to talk. But anyways, congratulations again. Congrats to all of the class of 2021, regardless if it's elementary, middle, high school, or college. God has so much more available for you, and this is just the beginning because the best is yet to come. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful week. If you enjoyed listening to this podcast, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Remix Movement for more updates. Be sure to check out our videos on YouTube and subscribe. Feel free to send us a DM with your feedback, questions, and any topics that you would like to hear in any of our future episodes. Thank you, and God bless.